15th of August 1947 was the day when India got freedom from the Britishers. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this was the day when India got our respect, our priority from the Britishers. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very happy. I am very happy on the day because before 75 years of independence, our national flag was first time hosted. That is the reason I am very happy on the day. But at the same time, I am very sad. I am very sad because 75 years of independence, we were developing country, and after 75 years of independence, we are still a developing country. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have to understand that what is the reason? What is the reason that stopped our country to become a developed country? What is the reason? What is the cause? What is the factor that stopped our country to become a developed country? We have to understand. We have a responsibility to make our country a developed country. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have to understand what is the thing, what is the factor that stopped our country to become a developed country. We have to understand. Ladies and gentlemen, the only reason that we are developing country, the only reason, nowadays we all Indians are divided on the basis of caste, on the basis of religion, on the basis of language. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the only reason that we are still a developing country. This is the only reason we are still a developing country. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have to understand that we are divided on the basis of religion, on the basis of caste, on the basis of language. If we want to become a developed country, we have to get unite. We have to get unite. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have to understand. Did Mahatma Gandhi work for Hindu community? No, ladies and gentlemen. He worked for Indians. Did Saquibkhan Khan work for Muslim community? No, ladies and gentlemen. He worked for Indians. Did Bhagat Singh work for Sikh community? No, ladies and gentlemen. All the sacrifices, all the struggles they have done only for Indians, only for India. Then who are we to divide our country on the basis of religion, on the basis of language, on the basis of caste? Who are we? We have to understand that if we want to become a developed country, if we want to do something to our country, we have to get unite. We have to get unite. We have to become an Indian. We have to fight for India. We have to fight for truth. We have to fight for sovereignty. Ladies and gentlemen, it is very sad to say that still after 75 years of independence, 35% of the people are still live below poverty line. 35% of the people live below poverty line, and 29% of the people are still illiterate. They do not get education. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is a lot of area where we have to get still freedom. We are not get freedom. We didn't get freedom. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have to ask, we have to understand that what we have done after 75 years of independence. We are still not free from corruption, unemployment, illiteracy, corruption. There is a lot of social problem in our country. Discrimination, illiteracy, social discrimination, unemployment, untouchability. There is a lot of problem. There is a lot of social discrimination, social problem in our country. So how can we say that we are still a developing country? How can we say that we are still, how can we say that we are a free country? How can we say that we are not free from corruption, we are not free from illiteracy, we are not free, ladies and gentlemen. We have to understand that we are only free from Britishers. We are only free from Britishers, but we have a lot of area where we have to get freedom. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have to get free from corruption, untouchability, poverty. There is a lot of social, economical, many problems in our country, in our society. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have to get free. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to understand that we got our freedom with a lot of struggle. We got our freedom from a lot of problems, a lot of struggles. We have to understand that. I just want to give you a best example for you. And we have to compare from him and from us. We have to compare. I just want to remind you an example. I just want to remind you an example of Chandrasekhar Azad when he was just 14 years old, when he was protesting against Britishers, and Britishers caught him and put him in the jail. And later on, he reached in the court and the judge asked him and said, "What is your name?" And Chandrasekhar Azad says, "My name is Azad." And judge asked him, "What is your occupation?" He said, "Azadi. My occupation is Azadi. Azadi from Britishers, Azadi from social problems, social discrimination, illiteracy, poverty. There's a lot of things that we have to get Azadi." Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this was the Chandrasekhar Azad, the great freedom fighter of India. Look his cuts, look his personality, look his nationalist, look his patriotism. We have to understand that what is the thing what we have to create in ourselves. We have to create the same nationalism in ourselves. We have to create the same patriotism in ourselves. We have to ask to our elected members what they have done in the past few years. We have to ask. We have to understand that the importance of nationalism. We have to understand the importance of patriotism. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have to ask him. We have to understand the unity. We have to understand the unity, the importance of unity for our country. If we are divided, if we will divided on the basis of religion, on the basis of caste, on the basis of language, if we will uneducated, illiterate, we cannot be a developed country, ladies and gentlemen. We have to understand that if we want to become a developed country, we have to become a best nationalist. We have to make a weapon which name is education. Education should be our weapon. Education should be our weapon. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Our weapon should be education. Our weapon should be education. Unity and education is the weapon to change our society, to change our country. That is the key. These all are the keys for our development, for making our country a developed country. We have to understand. Education and unity is the key, is the power of our country. Through this video, I am trying to motivate to all my viewers, all my brothers and sisters to be a best nationalist and to be a best patriotist. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have to understand that the importance of nationalism and patriotism. We have to understand that. And we have to decide that from today we have to change. From today we have to change. If we start changing from today, our family will change. When our family change, our society will change. When our society change, our whole country will change. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, then we will be a developed country. Then we will be a developed country. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. And last but not least, we have to become a best follower of our religion. We have to become a best follower of our religion, whatever religion we belongs. And education is the weapon to change the world. Education is the weapon to change the world. Education is the weapon to change the world. Jai Hind.